These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Caparoni. The only logistical and plausible way that the Iraqi dinar could go up in value would be gradually over time so that money supply could be reduced simultaneously. A currency's value is never random, it's based on a country's wealth and GDP. Iraq's own economists have declared that Iraq's entire net worth, including all minerals in the ground, including oil, is only around $16 trillion. Currently, Iraq has over $100 trillion dinar in circulation. The dinar appreciation has been discussed many times in Iraq, including in the IMF article for consultation of 2012. The IMF specifically talked about allowing the dinar to gradually appreciate over time. Right, Sampson article, quote, disclosure of the deadline for deciding the position of the President of the Republic. Quote, the deadline for voting on the President of the Republic legally is the 6th of next April. In the event that Parliament fails to resolve the position, the only legal option is to implement the Article 61, first of the Constitution. Article 61 includes two parts. The first is that the House of Representatives dissolves itself at a request submitted by two-thirds of its members, which is an unlikely option. The other way is for the Prime Minister to submit a request to the President of the Republic to dissolve Parliament. The President of the Republic will issue a Republican decree to dissolve Parliament without the need for a vote by the House of Representatives. The only point of controversy in the second option is the absence of a legal text or interpretation of the authority of the caretaker government and the possibility of sending it to such a request to the President of the Republic. All right, Mark Z via PDK says, I am hopeful this will finally be the it week. I am hopeful Iraq will finally have a new value on the dinar before we hit the 4th on Monday. We are here at what appears to be the end. Right, Militia Man says the CBI could do as they have in the past, change the rate when they are ready. They have the FM finance minister on board. They even have the politicians all on board based off many articles on the matter. So it is not like they're going to be any hold on a minute. I didn't want purchasing power. You can't change the rate until all of us politicians sit in our respective seats. Security and stability in the settlement of difference has been sorted and has played out too. All, in my opinion, a very good time we are in. Right, Claire article, quote, the Iraqi government reduces the official working hours during the month of Ramadan. In print, they still working during Ramadan, in my opinion. Right, God lover, question, in your opinion, what is next? I agree they more than likely won't dissolve because they don't follow any laws, in my opinion. So once the 6th comes and goes, can they just stay in limbo? There is no such thing as a deadline with Iraq. What is next is eventually they will elect the POR and PM and cabinet, period, at some point. We just wait. I would be pleasantly surprised if they elected a POR by April 6th, and they very well could. Right, Pimpy article, quote, financial control reveals to magazine news important information regarding exchange rate. Yes, they're still talking about it, the exchange rate. The rumor is if they change the exchange rate, that will somehow bankrupt the central bank. Oil prices are higher than ever. There's a surplus of money coming into Iraq. Their foreign reserves build up so high, and they're saying a slight change to the exchange rate would somehow bankrupt the country. That's interesting. Quote, the bankruptcy of the Iraqi central bank is incorrect. Bankruptcy is unlikely. That's what I thought. They're saying there's no threat of bankruptcy. At the same time, you can tell they have no interest in changing the exchange rate at the moment. Again, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. All right, Mountain Goat article, quote, Kurdistan region is about to enter the global energy map in light of the changes taking place in the region and the world at large. The Kurdistan region can provide the entire world with energy, not only Europe, stressing the quest to develop the gas and oil sector. I don't know about you, but for me, this is huge. Wow. All right, Mark Z via PDK, the chatter out of Iraq is still very positive. In a nutshell, they are talking over there what the new government is looking to look like. Roadblocks to seating the new president have been removed. They expect to have one sat by the 4th, even though their goal was the 6th. It's interesting that they have two goals on the 4th now, to have a new currency rate and a new government sat.